Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at this is example 4. This is the third problem that we're doing, but we're doing example 4. This one's found on page 162. Okay, so I'm going to do a different way of finding a percent a day. You can call this method 2. Um, let's just say that it's a faster way. It's not always the correct way. If you're dealing with tax, I don't recommend this way, but it works, and we're going to find it's still percent of a number. We're still just doing percent of a number, that first lesson that we had. So let's go through this and let's look at this nice, big, long comparing word problem. Okay, so Clothes R Us and Ratcliffe's are having sales. At Clothes R Us, a pair of sneakers is on sale for 40% off the regular price of $50. At Ratcliffe's, the same brand of sneakers is discounted by 30% off and the regular price of $40. Which store has the better sale price? Explain. Okay, so let's go back through and let's take a look at some of this. First of all, they're both having a percent off. Okay, we have Clothes R Us is having 40% off. So let's either underline, highlight. Okay. Then we have another percent off over here. We'll just do the percents off first. At Ratcliffe's is 30% off. Now, just because the Clothes R Us is having 40% off the shoes doesn't mean they have the better price, because it's 40% of a number. Okay, it's 40% of $50. And at Ratcliffe's, it's 30% of $40. So the question is, which one's going to be better? Is it better to have 40% of $50, or is it better to have off, or is it better to have 30% of $40 off? Okay, so we're going to split this up. We're going to organize it. That's very, very important. So we have Clothes R Us, and we have Ratcliffe's. Okay, so what we have here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. What I'm going to find out, you have to remember that this is 40% off the sale price. So that means that I can look at the opposite effect of this, and I think of my percents as 100%. And if it's 40% off of the 100% of 50, if I subtract 40%, it's going to give me 60%. That's the number I'm going to look at. So it's a little bit different way of going about this. So instead of finding the percent and then subtracting, what I'm doing is I'm subtracting the percent from 100 and then multiplying that percent of that number to find out. So instead of finding 40% of 50, I'm going to find 60% of $50. And that saves me a step. I'm going to do the same for Ratcliffe's here. I'm going to find 30% off. Instead of doing that, I'm going to take my 100% and minus 30%. And some of you are going to be able to do this in your head. And you're going to come up with 70%. And that's going to be my sales price. 70% of $40. Okay, so this is going to be my sale price for my shoes at Ratcliffe's, and this is going to be my shoes at Clothes R Us. So we go ahead, we just do our multiplication. Percent of a number, percent, and you can lose the zero if you want to, of a number. And we go ahead and we find that Clothes R Us, they're selling those shoes for $30 when I do the multiplication. And at Ratcliffe's, they're selling those shoes for $28. And I shouldn't have to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyways. $28 is a better deal than $30. So my best price here is going to be at Ratcliffe's for $28. Even though I only got 30% off their shoes, the 30% of $40 is going to be a better deal than 40% off of $50. So the only thing that I did different, to go back to recap on this problem, was that I took this 40%, instead of saying off, I just said, well, what's my other side of that 100%? It's 60%. So 40% I'm taking off, 60% is going to be my sale price. Same with the 30%. What's the other side? 70%. Okay, 70 plus 30 equals 100. 60 plus 40 equals 100. This is another way of doing this problem. Okay, if you want to do this problem the other way, just find 40% of 50, then subtract that number from 50, you are going to get $30. You do the same thing. This is just a different method. Okay, go ahead and try out this method on GoFormative. Do that last problem, and then don't forget on GoFormative, please explain to me why you feel the answer is that better price. Okay, good luck.